Given the rising prices of golf equipment, this is a welcome development. As an avid golfer who frequently fields questions about affordable gear, I was eager to test the 2023 Adams Idea irons, which cost less than half of what many other brands charge. When I first unboxed the 2023 Adams Idea irons, I found that they looked better in person than in photos. The top line, which appeared thick in pictures, was actually much thinner and more appealing to my eye. The long irons have a noticeable offset that reduces progressively in the short irons and wedges. The blade length and face size struck me as typical for game improvement irons. The cavity features a touch of yellow, a nostalgic nod to the classic Adams Idea hybrids. Beyond this, the irons have a clean, understated design with a mix of chrome and matte finishes. During my rounds, I noticed that these irons were relatively quiet for a hollow body design. The scoring clubs produced a soft, muted impact sound that felt great in my hands. As I moved to the mid and long irons, the feel became slightly firmer and quicker, and the sound shifted to a more defined click. Perfect strikes with the longer irons were particularly rewarding, delivering a satisfying sensation of speed and a sharp, snare drum-like snap. The 2023 Adams Idea irons, priced between $500 and $800, offer impressive value. On the course, I found their performance to be strong. The ball speed on center strikes was excellent, and while there are faster irons available, the cost difference for marginal gains is significant. These irons launch the ball well, with lofts that align with modern standards. I noticed the spin rates varied, high in the scoring clubs, low in the mid irons, and slightly above average in the long irons. The distance gaps throughout the set were sensible, though the mid-irons tended to be longer than average. One thing I'd recommend for newer golfers is to avoid the 4-iron. With only 20 degrees of loft, it requires a strong strike to achieve a meaningful distance gap compared to the 5-iron. The forgiveness of these irons stood out to me. The ball speed was consistent across the face, and the spin numbers remained steady even on off-center hits. The tri-sole design was particularly effective at preventing the club from digging into the turf, offering a generous margin for error without feeling overly bulky due to its recessed design. These irons are geared towards helping golfers hit a draw. I had to put in some effort to hit a straight shot and even more to achieve a cut. However, the draw bias was moderate and less pronounced in the short irons, making this design beneficial for newer players.